another episode of...
Oh, what's going on there?
Yeah, Bruce.
We've lost all control.
What the?
Yeah, Bruce.
What the fuck?
All right, Bruce, come to me.
Sam. Trying to get you up there.
No, I'm here. I see me.
You're there, but none of the middle two.
Solo, take it away.
Wow. Guess it's on me. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. And we're going to talk some football today, but before we do that, I got some co-hosts to introduce. First, the host of the show. You can't see. Let me see if I can turn the camera.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Sam. Good to see y'all. We're having some slight technical difficulties. Yeah, swell. Good talk, Bruce. Good talk. Shout out to Bruce.
Dude, I'm trying.
No, everything's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. I introduced Uncle Sam. Go to Uncle Sam now.
Here.
I'm off to a bang-up start already today. Yeah, there's Uncle Sam, the other co-host of this fine program with top-tier production. Uncle Sam, how the hell are you today?
Great.
What's going on? High points, low points, pits, peaks.
Wasting my time. I'm here.
Oh, come on now. That's not what the people want to hear today.
That's the truth.
Zolo, how's your last 2 days been?
It's all right. It's all right. Crazy weekend. Had a
Oh,
chilly-
wait, today's Tuesday. Wait, I keep thinking today's Thursday. Today's only Tuesday.
No, it's Tuesday.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Chaotic. Something every night. Had a wedding on Saturday. Had a chili cook-off on Sunday.
A chili cook? Did you?
Oh,
Hold on now. Did you cook
no
chili?
wonder why you're fucking sick. Yeah.
You cooked chili?
I did cook chili, yeah.
Where did your chili place?
So it's a great question. I don't know the placing. We didn't win, but I think that there were people that voted for their own chili, which I did not do. I did not win, but I can tell you this much. Our chili was the only one that didn't leave when people were taking chili home. They took our chili home.
Wow.
Ours in mine, by the way. I make a fantastic white bean chicken chili. It's
We're back.
really, really good.
You lost me at chicken. Sorry.
That's all right. That's fair.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
If you've lost me at chicken.
Well, because you think everything should have pork in it.
Lost me at chicken.
The chili that I voted for had pork in it. It was a venison chili with bacon, and it was really good.
Nothing better than venison,
Gonna be a
dude.
little bit of audio.
You throw in venison and chili. There's nothing.
It needed the bacon because it needed the venison's so lean and it doesn't have like it's a great meat, but it doesn't have the flavor profile as beef. So it had bacon in it, which it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
It needs to be fattened up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
need-
my white bean
listen,
chicken chili,
Anytime you make chili, you need pork. Okay. You need pork and
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's it. Pork.
Uncle Sam, how was your weekend?
Great.
Did you do anything exciting?
No.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Fantastic. Bruce, how was your weekend?
Stop. It was all right.
What'd you do? Any high points, low points, pits and peaks?
Went to the Red Wings game Saturday. It was kind of fun.
oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
Who'd
Came
the
back
Wings
and won.
play?
They played the Blues. They were down 4-0 in the second and came back and won 6-4.
Is in the chat already, and he's giving us some shit right now about the Quentin Johnson situation. Because as
I played him, got a big fucking donut.
yeah, there's a lot of
I got a
people
big
that played
donut,
him
too.
and got the big donut.
I did too.
Big
Cost me
donut.
a game. Cost me a game because I played him. I know.
Solo called it like 2 weeks ago. He said it was going to start going towards McConkey.
And it's been the lad show.
Lad McConkey's got that offense by the balls.
Yeah, it's been the lad show ever since.
Even Keenan Allen is not eating like he
No.
was at the beginning of the year. But also, I think it's all tied together. I think that the Chargers are going to operate at their best when they are dispersing the ball around.
Right.
Although everyone got us, but who's the tight end that popped off? What's his name?
Gaddison had a fantastic
That guy's pretty good, and who knows? It's the flavor of the week when Justin Herbert isn't licking Madison beer.
Let us know how he saved your week. I'm not going to lie, I did save a lot of people's week with my Monday night parlay last night, which
Hold on.
cash.
By my math, from what I understand, because your 4 p.m. parlays also hit the 2 weeks prior.
Correct.
So if you're following us on social media
You're winning
and
money.
you bet, you're probably winning money if you're mirroring the parlays. Because Sam nailed the Monday night parlay yesterday,
Did.
and his 4 p.m.s the 2 weeks prior both hit,
Yes.
from what I understand.
We're good for at least one lay a week. No questions asked. So like if you play all three, you're going to hit at least one. I mean, that's the way we have it set up. And it was a nice one too. It was like 51 you 600 last night. It was a nice little parlay.
Are y'all trading? This is from AV 5.7. Shout out to AV. Are y'all trading Jefferson and Genty for CD and ETN?
Jefferson and Genty.
Justin Jefferson and Ashton Genty for CD Lamb and ETN.
Wow, that is so tight. Probably not. No. You know what? I'm going to definitively say no, because I think that Genty at some point between now and week 10 is going to start to consistently give you the points you
Everybody
expect.
thought Brees Hall wasn't playable, and look what he did this week.
Okay,
I mean, come on.
Brees Hall wasn't playable for
I'm excited to dissect that.
for a
I'm
whole
glad
half
Jets
of
too,
the
by way.
game. He was not playable for half the game. He had a 3.
Yeah, right at the end, he absolutely.
He
had
popped
it.
off when he needed to.
Yeah.
He's also unhealthy. If you have
he's
Brees
been
Hall
playing
right now and he gets traded to a team with no running back depth, you're in really good shape. Would you trade Sutton and Booty for London and Jordan Mason?
Wow.
I don't like what I've seen from Jordan. I mean, it's only 1 week, but since Aaron Jones has been back, I don't like what I saw out of the snap counts from Jordan Mason. And Sutton and Booty have been rock solid. Bo Nix has just been hossing it around, has he not?
He has.
Has
man.
Bo Nix not been cooking? If you sat on Bo Nix after the first 6 weeks, you're probably feeling pretty good right now. Trade Swift and Stevenson. I'm assuming that's Ramondre Stevenson for Bucky Irving and J.K. Dobbins. What do you think?
That one I do.
I think I would do that as well.
one I would do.
Bucky Irvin's going to be a great play going down the road, and all Denver running backs have been rock solid, have they not? R.J. Harvey's touchdown dependent, but he is getting the red zone snaps, and Bo Nix has been looking at R.J. Harvey in the red zone.
It's year in and year out with that. Like every time they get their new toy, they use him for a couple games, and then they go back to the guy they started out with. J.K. Dobbins is gonna be very consistent, and honestly, as far as upside, I like Bucky more than Swift.
Can I drop McLaurin at this point? Also was dropped. Should I ditch Pollard for him?
Henderson.
Henderson was also dropped.
This is a two-parter. Should I drop Terry McLaurin?
No.
No. Definitively no.
Even Marcus Mariota was slinging the ball
Yes.
around yesterday against a decent defense, too.
So
No. At
Give
some point when he gets
McLaurin-
healthy,
give McLaurin the time to allow Jaden Daniels back.
I agree with that.
Part 2. Pick up Henderson. Should I
ditch
drop
Pollard?
Pollard for Travion Henderson? Like, no.
Tony Pollard's so touch and go. Listen, here's my thing on the rookies. I've been saying it all year. If you have a shot to get I disagree with you on the no. What's nice about Tony Pollard is he's putting up points and he's a starter. You got to find a way to make that work to where you have both guys.
Right.
That's what I would do.
That's true.
Because if Travion Henderson's sitting there at some point, especially as running backs are running very scarcely thin right now, we're getting more scarce by the week with the running backs, with Scatabo, et cetera, et cetera. I think you should try and find a way to make Henderson and Pollard work if you're able to do that.
1,000%. If you can get both of them, flex one of them, I think you're golden.
Is it time to trade Jefferson or will McCarthy cook? Jefferson wasn't bad with Carson Wentz. I don't know why you'd want to trade him.
If you haven't traded
I
him
don't
yet,
understand the question.
if you haven't traded him yet, why would you trade him now?
Yeah, it's a little late, and
Yeah.
and it, I don't know. Is that going to save your season? What the haul you get in return is? I wouldn't do it personally.
That's a stupid.
And it doesn't matter who the quarterback is because Justin Jefferson has been putting up not Justin Jefferson numbers, but top 20 wide receiver numbers, whether it was J.J. McCarthy or Carson
I
Wentz.
mean, you'd have to get an obscene haul back, and I don't think his value is there right now.
We're getting a lot of Drake London and Justin Jefferson comments in here. And by the way, we want to hear all your fantasy questions. And more importantly than fantasy questions, I want to hear questions about your actual team. If you're a fan of an NFL team, I want to hear your questions because we've been telling Jets fans to keep it cool and you got rewarded for it. I want to hear about your NFL team. I want to hear your thoughts and I want to hear your fantasy questions as well. Should
Bring it all today,
Should I rather get London or Jettas? Who do you like long term, Justin Jefferson or Drake London right now?
I like Justin Jefferson still.
It's close, but I think I'm Justin Jefferson as well.
The Atlanta thing, I know you guys are probably both going to disagree with me. I know, especially Uncle Sam. They, 1 week, they look like world beaters, and the next week they lose to the Miami Dolphins. Like, it's just back and forth in between. And he's going to sit here and say that it's because of Kirk Cousins. It's because Penix didn't play.
I did not say that.
That's what you did.
All
You
I
did.
said was that Kirk Cousins did not look good.
So that's what you said,
all
is
I
that
said.
Atlanta lost because Kirk Cousins played and not Michael Penis.
They lost because he did not look good at all.
Right.
He had no rapport with anybody.
There's 1 week where Michael Penix looks like Joe Montana, and the next week he looks like Joe Harrington.
Hold on, I want to blow through this while there's momentum, and
Go.
I want to keep these TikTok views.
Let's hear him.
Drop one: Gaddison, Brian Thomas, or Dalton Kincaid. I think I'm Dalton Kincaid there. Weirdly.
I am dropping Kincaid as well. At this
Devontae for Ibuka. Wow, that's a straight 1-for-1. I'll say this much: it's a good time. I love Devontae Adams long term. It's a good time to sell high on him because I believe Puka Nacua should be coming back
next 2 weeks.
and I still think Emeka Ibuka is a league winner no matter what. Do you agree?
Agree.
The H-Town Sport says Texans upset Broncos. I said what I said. We'll see. One team's hot, one team's not.
Yep.
In fairness, he is from Houston. Raiders need a quarterback, O-line, and secondary from Poke Pack Addicted. Yeah. The Raiders are a long way from anything. I would also throw in another receiver.
Yeah.
I think they need a true wide receiver one at some point.
1,000%.
Blockbuster trade, Jamar Chase for Lintlicker.
Funny, bro.
Should I start Quentin Johnson or Brian Thomas Jr. this week? At this point, I would start Brian
I'm gonna
Thomas
leave BTJ.
because he's got the higher upside. Can you pull up the matchups in the meantime while I answer another question? Boys, I traded A.J. Brown and Olave for London. I also have a Dunze and Brian Thomas at wideout. I don't hate that. Again, I wasn't panicking on A.J. Brown like a lot of people were. They're starting to figure it out offensively. I like Odunze and Brian Thomas in London. I think you're in just as good shape if you had Olave and A.J. Brown, because I don't know how long Olave can sustain what he's doing. Good for him, by the way. Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed have both played well. I've heard Rashid Shaheed might be on the trading block,
I
too.
heard that as well.
Trade Ferguson for Bowers. I don't think I do that. Ride the hotter hand, right? And you have a quarterback if you have Jake Ferguson. You have a quarterback. Brock Bowers does not have a quarterback. That's been part of the problem this year on top of that with injuries. What do you think?
I mean, I just still love the idea of having Brock Bowers. It's just Vegas is so bad right now.
They're
Yeah,
bad. They're anemic.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you pulling up schedules for me right
I
there?
have the schedule. So we have Quentin Johnson at Tennessee or Brian Thomas at Las Vegas.
I still like Brian Thomas.
So do I.
Is he going to play?
Brian Thomas?
Yeah.
Can you check the injury report? Uncle Sam.
He got hurt in that game. That's why I'm asking.
Uncle Sam, really quickly, gun to your head. Trade Ferguson for Brock Bowers. Would you do that? Jake Ferguson for Brock Bowers?
At this point right now, no.
The H-Town Sport came back into the comments to remind us that the Texans defense is number one defense. The number one DVOA defense is the Detroit Lions defense, just so you know. What's your value on Rashee Rice? I mean, we all have to be high on him at this point, right? Right now?
I mean, you have to, no?
He's a dog.
Is this smoke I'm seeing right here? Is there a haze? Is that you?
Is there a haze?
There's 100% of haze. Do you see this? Do you see haze right now?
Yeah.
Stare into a light. Stare into a light and look.
It's right dead nuts
It's
at
right
Bruce
here.
level. It's at Bruce level across the entire room.
Jesus.
Attaboy.
You're over exaggerating. Calm down.
What's your value on Rashee Rice? It's high. I mean, it's.
Rashee Rice is top 10 wide receiver the rest of the way.
Here's what separates Rashee Rice from. I'm a Xavier Worthy owner, so this is a sore subject. This is what separates Rashee Rice from any pass catcher Mahomes has to throw to. He goes to him in all situations. He's like Amon-Ra St. Brown mixed with J-Mo, like poor man's versions of both. He's good in the slot. He gets open downfield. There's just a lot to like, and it's clear that they're targeting him. It's clear that he changes the offense
Rashee Rice
every
is
week.
the number one receiver on the Chiefs. No question asked.
I agree with that. Ibuka, Michael Pittman, and Javonte Williams for Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think I might do that. It's a big loss losing Ibuka and Javonte Williams, but I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is a top 3 or 4 receiver, right? Am I crazy there?
God, Ibuka, it's hard to justify Ibuka.
What else do you have outside of Ibuka and behind Ibuka and Javonte Williams? That's the question.
Yes, I agree.
Is Jordan Mason droppable? Too early to tell.
No, he's not droppable yet.
I think even before Aaron Jones went out, Jordan Mason was kind of hot, no?
Yes, and the other thing is who you're going to pick up.
Cooled right off real quick.
Who are you going to pick him up to replace him with? Like, you're going to pick up somebody better than him? That matters. If you're going to get somebody better, then yes, but I don't think you're going to find anybody on waivers at this point in the year that's going to blow up more than Jordan Mason could.
Remember, ask us questions about your teams, too. We like answering questions about teams, and send this to your friends. If your friends have fantasy questions or want to talk about their team, let us know. Joey Loretti said, trade Tet McMillan for Gaddison and DJ Moore. I would not do that. I'll tell you why. DJ Moore still isn't there. It's trending more Luther Burden as wide receiver, too. I haven't liked what I've seen out of Caleb Williams the last 2 weeks either.
Listen, he looked.
That looks like it's
Yeah.
very quickly coming back down to earth after their little 3-game win streak.
And Gaddison, someone is trying to sell high on it. I think Tet McMillan, we're going off of one bad game. He's been
gotta hold on
consistent
to
all
that.
year, and he could be good long term, especially when Bryce Young gets back.
Hold.
Will Genty bounce back? This is a really tough question. I have no idea.
I think he will.
I think if you have Genty in a dynasty league, you're probably feeling pretty good. This year, they need some competent play around him before they make some
quarterback
noise.
play, period.
Agreed.
That's what's killing him.
Trade worthy for Devontae Smith. I'm 4-4. I don't hate that trade. I think you're trading 2 wide receiver 2s. The higher upside to me right now, and the one who's proven it more before is Devontae Smith. And I like the direction the Eagles' pass game's going
Agreed.
right now. Uncle Sam, start Tucker Kraft or Tyler Warren this week. Wow. Do you have a flex? Because I'd start both of those guys.
Sorry.
Tyler Warren has consistently been
Tucker
the
Kraft
better
put up
tight end.
30 the other night.
But Tucker Kraft has been so good. Tucker Kraft is the number 1 pass catching option for Jordan Love.
You got to play both.
Listen, it's Jordan Love. When are we all going to wake up and think
Hey.
about the Jordan Love thing, dude?
Jordan Love
We
was
were
better
all-
than I've seen since week 1 on Sunday.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That was the best game he had. It was Sunday night. There's a question here I love that I think start Marvin Harrison this week or Terry McLaurin?
Marvin Harrison.
Warren's hurt.
Marvin Harrison gets his quarterback
He didn't
back, I
finish
believe,
the
right?
game.
It's Thursday night between Cardinals and Cowboys. Is that the Thursday night game this week?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fairly certain what's his face? Kyler Murray's back this week.
I had McLaurin. He was hurt. during the
McLaurin
game.
is questionable.
He's-
And McLaurin's questionable. Yeah, so we're all in agreement there, right?
Yeah.
He's not healthy. Period.
Marvin Harrison is the gist. I have CeeDee Lamb. Besides Abuka and Pittman, I have CD for my running backs. I have Gibbs and Kieran. Yeah, then you can make that trade, FC. Would you trade away Pittman and Mason for Swift and Tet? Yeah, I would do that. Yeah,
Yes.
Michael Pittman and Jordan
Yes.
Mason for DeAndre Swift and Tet McMillan. That's
I
from
would do that and feel
CCast 8.
great about it.
I just want to know who's making that deal.
I would do that and feel great about it.
I would question that.
The Giants need a wide receiver. Give a 5 for Myers. Yeah, I mean the Giants should have already signed.
I thought they just.
They got Ray McLeod.
No,
No.
they should go after what's his face from Seattle and Tennessee. There, who am I thinking of? The guy who played for Seattle for
Just
years.
signed with the Raiders.
Oh,
Tyler
Tyler
Lockett.
Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. Oh, he signed with the Raiders.
Yeah.
They could use him. Going back to Pete Carroll, huh? I
There's a
didn't know.
great one right here from No Chop Final Table.
Yeah, I'm behind in these comments.
Trade
Sorry.
McMillan and Bill for Puka Nakua. If you can do that, do it.
Do it.
Do it in a heartbeat and never look back.
Do it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you keep going. I want to fill out the Google Docs so we could talk about a game in between. Keep going.
Okay. Would you trade Jefferson and McMillan for Genty? Would you trade Jefferson for McMillan and Genty?
No.
No. I agree with that.
Highest upside is Justin
Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Trade Rashee Rice and Diggs for Jefferson and Zay and Chuba. Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Chuba Hubbard for Rashee Rice and Diggs.
Dave Canales had a really interesting comment the other day. I think it was yesterday. He talked about how we owe it to Chuba to try and work him in, but it's clearly obvious what Rico Dowdle has done. That's the gist. He was very high on Dowdle as well. So I think that offense trends a little bit more Dowdle than it does
I agree. Going forward.
than Chuba Hubbard. But Chuba Hubbard's going to factor into the pass game, which I think he's going to make a big difference there. So
Trading Brees, Woody, Adunze, and Wandell for Bijan and Puka. My God, sir, you package together a pile of garbage and send it off for possibly running back and wide receiver 1. I mean, Bijan and Puka Nacua for Brees Hall, the Woody Marks kid, Dunze, and Wan'Dale Robinson. If you get away with that, you got away with murder, my
Yeah,
friend.
I don't know what league you're in.
You got away with
If we get
murder.
vetoed in any league that I play in.
Who's the tight end 1 between Hawkinson, Colston Loveland, Evan Ingram, and Theo Johnson? Not Theo Johnson.
They all suck.
That's all dog shit. If I had to pick one, I think I'd go Colston Loveland.
Jeez.
No, I think I'd go Johnson over him.
Theo Johnson.
Those are all.
As the guy who started Theo Johnson, because
those
doesn't
are
have
all
anybody
really
else, you don't
bad
want to do
options.
that.
I'm
There's
gonna.
nobody else.
I'm gonna cop
What's his
out.
name just got hurt. He's gone.
I'm gonna
Another
cop
tight
out.
end for fucking the Giants just went out hurt.
That's that you have such bad options there. I'm gonna take a cop out on this one. I'm gonna say this. I thought that Evan Ingram was targeted by Bo Nix more than I've seen all year on Sunday.
I noticed that as well.
That's my cop out answer there.
Okay, going back down here. Trade Bucky and ETN for Brian Thomas and Brees. Trade Bucky and ETN for Brian Thomas and Brees.
Bucky and ETN for Brian Thomas and Brees.
I don't think so.
I think
Why are you going to
those
trade
two
two
guys
running
just-
backs for
yeah.
running back and a receiver?
You're just trying to mix it up. I'll say this
Doesn't
much:
make sense.
the highest upside in that trade is probably Brees Hall, but the most consistent points you're going to get are going to come from Bucky Irving. So, I think I'd rather hang on to Bucky Irving. But if you feel strongly in your gut about Brees Hall, then do that.
How do you feel about Derrick Henry rest of season with Lamar coming back? off
Better.
injury?
Better.
Much better. Much better. Anything that you felt about Derrick Henry goes out the window. Goes right back into normal form. Start one. Kyler Murray, Flacco, or Darnold?
Right now, Darnold. I would go Darnold, Flacco, Kyler Murray in that order.
Hold on. So this is week 9 we're going into.
Mm-hmm.
It's you got Darnold against Washington, Kyler against
Whoever's playing Washington.
huh?
Whoever's playing Washington.
I mean, yeah. You're not really wrong.
Boy, that playoff little stint that they had last year fucking run its course real quick. Huh? Miss a few games and look what happens.
Super Dad 25 asks if you'd start Vidal or Gibbs in week 9.
What the
If you have Jahmyr Gibbs,
The Vidal kid put up the Vidal kid had a nice week.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna take Earl Campbell in that question.
And
I'll start
the
Earl
reason-
Campbell this week.
The reason why that's even a question is because the Chargers
Fucking
are at
60 in a wheelchair.
the Titans this week.
Okay.
said trade away Dobbins and Quentin Johnson for Henry. I'm assuming that's Derrick Henry. You guys didn't already answer this one. did you?
Dobbins and Quentin Johnson for Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Yes.
the answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Who should I start? Purdy, Darnold, or Kyler? Oh, you guys already answered that, right? Or similar
Bradshaw.
one.
Grab this one from IDK.
IDK says Amon-Ra for T. Higgins, Brian Thomas, and Tyrone Tracy. 1, 2, 3.
No.
If you have Amon-Ra, you're hanging on to him, and you're going to win your league with him. Hold on, I'm almost done filling out the Google.
Mikey DeKing asks Vidal or Dowdle. That one, okay.
Dowdle for me.
The Vidal kid had a really nice week in a run-heavy offense going up against Tennessee. I would play Vidal. He's coming off of a 20-point week against Tennessee with Jim Harbaugh, who's going to run him into the ground. I would play Vidal over Dowdle this week, me personally. Do you agree?
Who are they playing?
The Chargers play the Titans.
Okay.
The Panthers play Green Bay.
Yeah.
Vidal.
At all.
Etienne and Dunze for CD from Plank. Etienne and Dunze for CD. Yeah, if you could pull that off, do it in
Yes.
a heartbeat.
Do it.
Pollard and Waddle for Tajay and T. Pollard and Waddle for Tajay and T. No, brother. No, I am the unfortunate bastard that has to play Waddle and T. Higgins as my wide receiver 1 and 2. You don't want either of them, but you'd rather have Jalen Waddle. Tet or Scary Terry rest of season from user 0846365867539.
might be-
McLaurin is so banged up. I don't know.
I'm
if
going
he's gonna
Tet.
make it to the
Tet,
end of
yeah.
the
I'm
year.
going
I
Tet
might
the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Ted McMillan was very consistent with Bryce Young.
Right.
You need Bryce Young back for it to make sense.
Do I start Wandale or Godigan? Who's that guy's name?
Gaddison.
Gaddison in the flex. You're starting Waddle or Wandale. Wandale's the only pass catcher that.
He's getting.
Yeah.
How many targets did he have last week?
No idea. I can
Fuck,
go
like
back and
15?
look, but especially now with
Yeah.
Scadaboo hurt, you're rolling that.
Yeah.
Rice from Ariel Nevis. Rice for Kyron and BTJ. Rasheed Rice for Kyron Williams and Brian Thomas Jr. I would do that. I would. That's a good combo there. You get a very serviceable wide receiver one and a running back one out of it. I'm good with that. London or Flowers, start one. Dude, you're starting Drake London. I mean, Zay Flowers, great receiver. You're starting Drake London. Pick up RJ Harvey or Tyrone Tracy. Now with Scadaboo out, do you think Tracy fully bounces back to where everybody saw him at last year or no?
I don't think anybody thinks so. I think you're going to see a little combination him and Singletary. That's what you're going to see.
So, out of those two, RJ Harvey or Tyrone Tracy?
Oh, I got Harvey. I mean,
I think I would go
love
Harvey as well.
I think Harvey's going to be the guy there next year. So you want to. That's what you want to do,
Agreed.
especially coming off the week he came off of. He's returning kicks too. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but he put up 26 points.
Who?
You know,
Harvey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who should I start, Jordan Mason or Tajay Spears? I like the upside that Jordan Mason offers a little bit better, Alex. A little bit better.
He's also proved it a little bit more this year.
Right. Jesus asks Keenan Allen or Terry McLaurin. If Terry McLaurin's hurt, you're going to play Keenan Allen. You probably looked at if Terry McLaurin has Marcus Mariota again, I would probably lean towards Keenan Allen on that front. Henrim 2 asks Jamar, Bucky, Olave, or Amon, Cook, Warren. I get first side, by the way. So he'd be trading Amon-Ra, Cook, and Tyler Warren
What
for
does
Jamar,
all that
Bucky, and
mean?
Olave. Dude, you have Amon-Ra, James Cook, and Tyler Warren. Don't mess with your team.
Yeah. What do you
Just
do?
ride it to the
Shut up
championship.
and play it.
Just shut up, start it, and forget it. Do not trade any of those guys, bro. Do not trade any of those guys. Is back, and he's very happy that we told him to play Tampa Bay defense this week because he said it won him his week. But he said, so with what Tampa Bay defense did this week, should I go back to the Rams defense this week? So you have the Rams D against, hold on, New Orleans, and it's Tampa Bay on the bye. I believe they are. So if Tampa Bay is on the bye, I would roll with Rams D against New Orleans this week 100%. 1,000%.
Yeah, I would.
Yep.
Yes.
Who would you choose rest of the season, Troy Franklin or Keyshawn Booty? I'm not going to lie to you, dude. Troy Franklin, when he looks good, he looks good. And Bo Nix looks for him. But Booty's been very nice and consistent, too. I know you're a big Booty guy.
I have Booty.
I know. You're a huge Booty guy. You love Booty.
Yeah.
Guy's got a lot of kids.
Do you think Booty or Troy Franklin the rest of season?
Listen to me. He's been consistent the last 3 weeks. He's double digits the last 3 weeks. He's had 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Booty.
Well,
So-
Troy Franklin had 2 yesterday.
Okay.
I think I would lean Booty ever so slightly. But you really can't go wrong with either of them. They're both going to have good weeks. They're both going to have bad
What
weeks.
I like about with Drake May is Drake May's just spreading the ball around,
He's
man.
slinging right now,
He's
dude.
smacking everybody. Diggs, Booty. Who's the other one he just hit this weekend? He hit another fucking receiver out of nowhere. I forgot what his name was.
Drake May. There was some lists that came out today that had Drake May as a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now.
He is.
And he is. It's hard to argue. From Chris, Josh Downs or Booty? That one I'm going to lean a little bit more towards Booty.
Josh Downs. He's going to get more targets.
Really?
He'll get more targets than Booty, but the Booty has the touchdown.
He's got the upside. That's what I'm
He has
playing.
the touchdown upside. That's the difference.
Aldo says, should I panic on Baker? No. Baker has always been, over the last 3 years, since he's been in Tampa, he's always been a consistent fantasy option. I think we could.
Look bad against Detroit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fantasy-wise, he wasn't great this weekend, even though they just need to get a little bit healthier on offense, and they'll be fine. I would not panic on Baker. I don't think he's going to finish as top 4. I think he can very much, if you have a good team around him, can very much be a consistent number 1 play for you at quarterback every week. You probably don't have many better options than Baker. Sutton or Franklin? I'm assuming we're referring to which Denver receiver you would like to have.
It's Cortland.
It's
Sutton.
Cortland Sutton, 100%.
Upside with Troy Franklin is incredible. If you need to plug and play somebody or you need a flex option, Cam Sutton's the number one. Cortland Sutton is the number one wide receiver in Denver. Troy Franklin is a very nice compliment.
Log says Caleb or Josh. I'm assuming that's Caleb Williams or Josh Allen. I don't even know who. Am I missing any Calebs or Joshes?
I'm trying to think of another Josh. No, but it's listen to me. Caleb Williams after the last 2 weeks has looked almost unstartable.
And also, if you have Josh Allen,
Why would
there's
you ever
probably not many scenarios where you're not starting him. Flex, Sutton or K9, Cortland Sutton, 100%. If you have any Bo Nix pass catcher, ride the wave right now.
Yep.
Because the guy's on a bit of a heater. October's belonged to him so far. Pittman or Flowers?
Pittman.
I think I'm also Pittman. I want to see what Flowers looks like when Lamar comes back.
And you have the Colts against the Steelers this week. I think that they're going to light them up personally. Roll with it.
Trade Diggs in Woody for Tet.
No. I like the Woody Marks thing the rest of the way. They're going to utilize him. I like what Diggs is doing right now. Better quarterback goes to Diggs. Better offense as of the last few weeks goes to Diggs. I would hold Diggs.
Shout out to Jesus, who's been throwing us some likes and been in our viewership for the last half hour. Appreciate you, Jesus. Does Kyler play this week? They were advertising him.
They were.
So I think he
I
does.
think Kyler is going to play this week.
Harvey or Jones Jr. for RB2?
Jesus. Shout out to Jesus. What was that one? I'm sorry, Harvey or
Jones Jr.
Go Harvey, bro. Play the touchdown-dependent guy who's got high upside.
I've been starting RJ Harvey for, like, I took a major spill in this league, and now I'm like, things are shaping up because I started RJ Harvey. Yeah,
Play the man, bro.
As time goes on, and I will say this, I'll say this a million times every show, every week. As time goes on, you want rookies because rookies evolve into league winners towards the end of seasons. Year two players, same thing. Year two players tend to take the biggest leap between year one and year two, and towards the end of the year, you start to see them emerge. That's what happened with Jackson Smith and Jigba this year or last year. I think Roma Dunze is a perfect example of that guy for this year.
I agree. Is Pickens and Darnold for Herbert a fair trade? If you can trade Pickens and Darnold for Herbert, I'm all in on that one. I think it's fair, and I think you're winning. The guy who's getting Justin Herbert's definitely winning. RJ Harvey or Woody Marks? I know you like RJ Harvey better, don't you?
No, but Woody Marks is the starter.
Woody Marks is
the starter. Yeah, it's Woody Marks.
Roll Woody Marks. Kincaid or Pitts this week? Uncle Sam. Dalton Kincaid or Kyle Pitts? You got.
I'll take Kyle Pitts, or I'll take Kincaid because I hate Kyle Pitts.
I like Kincaid against Kansas City more than I like Kyle Pitts against New England right now. I'll go Kincaid there.
Shout out to the Ronas. They got married this weekend. They're watching right now. Shout out to Dave, Anna, and Elle. We appreciate you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the happy couple. Very nice. It's awesome. Love to have you guys here. Love to have you guys here. Yeah, that's it. Love it.
My condolences.
Did you just drop a sound bit?
Yes, he did.
Jeez.
First time in
Are you
3 months.
evolving?
He is. He did that all on his own, too, without being told.
Revolver.
Jack on YouTube asks, what's your Kamara outlook the rest of the season?
I don't know. It hasn't been that bad, but
I'm not in love with it. And honestly, that whole thing that they're going to trade him is starting to pick up more heat.
All right.
I would hold him and just
Said
wait and see.
he'll retire before he gets traded. So
12-man league. Why are we getting all these Bam Knight questions this week? I've been trying to avoid them like the plague, but I can't anymore. Bam Knight or Pacheco? Pacheco hasn't been a world beater. Dude, I mean, you're going to go Pacheco still. You're going to roll Pacheco. You're going to roll Pacheco.
you have to roll Pacheco.
You have to.
Oh, God, Ariel. Trey Benson coming back soon. Leave me alone with Trey Benson.
I don't want to hear the name Trey Benson the rest of the.
I do. Trey Benson.
Listen to me. Every single one of these Cardinal, Bam Knight, Trey Benson, I don't want to hear about any of them because this is what happens.
Tim McCardo.
Yeah,
There
Amari
you go.
DeMacar. I don't want to hear about any of these bums because what happens is everybody goes crazy about them because they're the starter. You play them, they give you 6 points and get hurt, and they move on to the next practice squad guy the next week. And everybody comes back and tries to pick them up on the waiver wire and be the smartest person in the room, and they're always dog shit. You get one good game, and then you have dog
Ricardo will
shit.
rip off a 65-yard
Yeah.
touchdown, everybody says.
That's what I'm saying. He'll have 6
The next
carries for
guy.
95 yards. One of them's an 89-yard run. And then the next week, he will be out for the year. Don't waste your time with it. Don't. Just don't. Let them go. There are better options. Better, more consistent, less injury prone, less vulnerable options out there.
Don P, this is a great one. Debo for Kraft. Yeah, I would do that.
I would too.
I would
Washington's
100%
offense right now, there's nothing to be excited about for me. I would trade out of Washington's offense.
Plus, I'm extremely high
you
on
know
Tucker
what?
Kraft.
I think when Daniels comes back, these guys are more viable too. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well, 100%.
Nothing against Marcus Mariota, but he's good to come in to give you a game or two
Yeah, but
out of the year.
To try and run the squad with him, he's
Yeah,
poo.
he's
Yeah. Straight
just-
poo.
throwing the football is not his forte.
No.
Tracy, Charbonnet, or Dowdle? Right now, it's got to be Rico Dowdle, right?
Well, he's
Who do you think the toss?
Yes, because he's the real bona fide. Well, he's not even bona fide. I don't know, but I would play. Even though Dowdle's headed down 2 weeks, I like Dowdle more than I like the other options that you presented. Go Dowdle, especially this week. Carolina's got Green Bay. I'm good with that.
I actually like him against Green Bay.
I like him against Green Bay as well. Saquon and T for Bucky and Judy. Here we go. I knew this was going to come up today. The Saquon Barkley saga. You're improving at receiver slightly, and you're downgrading at running back. You hold Saquon and T.
I wouldn't touch Saquon.
No.
If you have Saquon, you're invested. You drafted him for a reason. Just stay with him for a reason.
Jack Meacham just asked an important question. He asked, this week, do you go Hunt or Pacheco? I'm going to make an observation. Pacheco's going to start every week. Pacheco's going to get more carries. Kareem Hunt will, without question, have more fantasy points every week because as soon as they get in the red zone, it's Kareem Hunt's time.
That offense just functions better with the derelicts.
Yes, it
Like
just-
Rashi Rice is back after almost killing people. Looks better.
Yeah,
He gets all the
fantastic.
targets. Kareem Hunt beats the hell out of a woman. It's looking better right now. He looked great last
Fantastic.
night.
Right.
Maybe everybody should go out and do that.
Oh,
Maybe it'll improve their game. Maybe it'll improve their game.
Either way, Kareem Hunt
I need to do a whip it after that one.
Kareem Hunt, in my opinion, Kareem Hunt is without question the chief running back that I want because he is going to get a touch.
Red zone
Death
snaps.
taxes,
Red
death
zone
taxes,
snaps.
and Kareem Hunt anytime.
It's
That's
red
where
zone
we're at
snaps.
right now.
Tim Capato says, gross statement, LOL. Are you talking about the Chiefs, who are the most unlikable team in football? Are you a Chiefs fan? Let us know in the comments. Bradford or Lawrence?
Brad.
All right. Who?
I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know who Bradford
Who's it?
is.
Sam Bradford?
Yeah.
Sam Bradford.
Is he
Shout
back
out
in
to
the
Sam
league?
Bradford.
Something happened I don't know about?
Roma Dunze for Quinshawn Judkins. I love that.
Junkins is hurt.
Oh, did he get hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Questionable. He
you
got
sit
banged
here
up.
and say everybody's hurt when they have like they have a fingernail breaking
Dude,
their question.
guy's got a high ankle sprain. It did not look good.
Let's see. Quinjon Judkins. He's questionable. I would do that. I will have Quinjon Judkins the rest of the way. Do it. Do it in a heartbeat. Bucky for Fidel and Rico.
There you go.
Dude, hold on to Bucky Irving. Don't do that.
What are you doing?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You trade a running
no.
back for two other running backs? What the
And
fuck?
yeah, and you're not getting
What
a
is-
guy.
What are you doing?
You're not
You
getting.
want to trade a guy. You want to trade a guy to get better at another position, correct? Mm-hmm. But what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, but hypothetically, if you have,
it's fucking not brain surgery, dude.
would you rather have a top tier running back and a dog shit running back, or two, like level B running backs?
I don't know.
That's what you have to decide.
You can only play fucking 2 a week. Hello.
Ariel's back. Puka and ETN for Bijan.
No.
No.
Keep
I don't know.
Puka. Puka's the best player in the deal.
They're getting the
Are we
best
sure?
receiver.
Yeah, I think Puka. If I had Puka's consistent, Bijan is going to get you that 20, 30 point game,
Right.
but Puka has the ability to do that every
Falcons
week.
offense.
Yeah.
Yep. Christy Trejo. Drop Rashad White for Bam or Hunt. I would drop Rashad White to pick up Kareem Hunt. Don't pick up Bam. Don't pick up
Yeah,
Bam.
pick up Bam Knight.
Bam Knight sucks. Pick up Kareem Hunt. He'll get you a touchdown next week. Amon-Ra and Illik Manor for Pickens, Travis Hunter, and Devonta Smith.
No.
Alec Isle Manor guy, dude. I don't even know who that is.
Amon-Ra puts up
Number one. Come on. dude.
Amon-Ra puts up more points than the other four of them combined.
Yeah, but it's the consistency. It's like the filling out your roster thing.
I guess.
If he's starting,
I'll take the one bad and one good receiver
would you'd rather
over
start,
the three crapshoots.
Where
rather
is he
start
ranked?
Amon-Ra and
What is he
Illik
ranked?
than
This,
Illik Manor?
yeah, what is
He's
he ranked?
down in the dumps right
Where's
now.
he ranked?
He's gonna. I don't know, but he's gonna come back. But would you
Rather
rather?
come back where? Who does he play for? Tennessee?
Yeah.
Good night. Come back
Whatever,
there,
dude. Whatever.
Come on, dude.
Do I drop
The
Bill
only
Cross?
guy in Tennessee that puts up any points is Dikey.
Jamari DK.
Yes.
It's
He's-
Jamari DK.
Listen to me. He's the only guy putting up any points.
I
over
was
there.
calling him something different. I was calling him how his name was actually
Deaky.
spelled. No, it's not even Deaky. It's something different. that
Dikey.
We can't say on here.
Why?
Otherwise, we'll get shadow banned again.
Why? Because I said knickers. And
Oh
everybody-
my God! What are you
everybody-
doing?
I said knickers. It's a type of pants. And everybody was freaking out.
No,
I got
because-
shadow
Oh,
banned.
We have to say DK.
The algorithm
DK.
senses it.
Shamare DK.
Uh,
Would you trade Swift for Hampton? I got Chase Brown, Gibbs, and Saquon.
Swift for Hampton.
With Gibbs
Amari
and
Hampton's
Saquon.
hurt.
What is your team? He's got Chase Brown, Gibbs, and Saquon.
Why is he trading a hurt guy?
Why are you worrying about running back? You don't need to trade them for receivers. I want to see what your receivers look like if your running back room looks the way it does. Here we go, and this is a good one from TD. Brees for Genty.
I think long term, right now, today, I would rather have Brees Hall. He's also been more consistent this season. It's a hotter hand.
I know you're right.
It's
but
a
I don't
hotter
wanna
hand.
say it.
And it's tough for me to admit as well because coming from someone that was really high on Genty
I know.
all year.
I know.
It just is what it is.
Don P. Debo, Dobbins, or Higgins for flex.
Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins.
Agreed.
Higgins, I'll feel a little better about. Oh man, it's tough because Higgins has had some
Flacco
stretches.
Or when does Burrow come back?
It won't in November at least.
At least November?
At the very
It's
earliest.
fucking next week.
Your league could be gone by
Next
then.
week.
Thanksgiving
and-
at the earliest.
and
Christmas is the
November.
latest. Should we talk about a couple games real fast?
Yeah, but real quick, this guy's in all caps. Do
Go.
I drop Bill Krosky or Algier or Monanagi for Tracy or Kareem Hunt? I would drop Algier or
I would drop all of those guys for Kareem Hunt.
I wouldn't drop Bill. I would not drop Bill just because he's still a starter with the primary snaps. But the other two, yeah, you can switch him out for Tracy and Kareem Hunt. I would do that. Let's talk about some games. Yeah, I updated the Google Doc. Week 8.
I don't have the Google Doc, so bring us in while I get it up.
Real quick, starting with the Dolphins. I just want to talk about the Dolphins. Was this enough to save Mike McDaniel's job?
No.
And Uncle Sam, was this enough to save Mike McDaniel's job?
Obviously, because he's still there
No, I don't think it is enough.
for this
How do we
week.
feel?
For this week,
How do we feel about Tua and Waddle stock long term?
they put points up, dude. If you're got him in fantasy, I mean,
Listen, the Tua thing, okay, this is the question that I've got to ask you on Tua.
Mm-hmm.
How many other teams in the league would take Tua as a starter right now?
The Raiders,
I agree.
everybody.
maybe the Vikings, probably not.
Probably not. Nope.
The Browns,
Seahawks would take Sam Darnold.
Browns.
the Browns. With the Steelers, I don't think so. I
Bears.
think Flacco's better.
The Bears.
Would the Titans? I think the Titans would. I think the Titans would rather
Over
have
Cam
Tua.
Ward?
I do.
Okay. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Over Andy Dalton, yes. Over Bryce Young, no. What about over Michael Penix? Two over Michael Penix?
I don't think they would.
What about over Marcus Mariota? I think yes.
Well, yes, over Marcus Mariota, yes. But as far as starters,
Anyway.
there's 4 or 5 teams that would take Tua. I truly don't think he is a long-term solution.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
I don't think he is
really
either,
don't, dude.
But I don't think he's a long-term solution in Miami. I don't. I think the welcome is being worn out. I think Mike McDaniel's going to be gone this year. I think you could see the Miami actually tear it all the way down.
I think the inconsistency of their defense is what fucking ruins them.
I don't.
They have an offense that can put points on the board. The problem is their defense can't stop anybody.
Do you think it was enough to save his job?
No, I think he's going to get fired at the end of the year.
I agree.
Love Waddle stock long term. Tua, I mean, if you're in a pinch right now during all these buy issues, and Tua's probably sitting there, you could probably go after him. And I agree with you. Tua has worn out his welcome in Miami. He's not going to be. It's not even to say he's not going to be a viable comment down the road, but I don't think he's going to. It's not going to be in Miami when it happens.
Thursday Night Football, Baltimore, Miami this week. It's going to be a bloodbath. With Lamar's first game back, bloodbath. Atlanta. I'm just going to say it again. There's a problem there. There's a problem. Because you come out 1 week and you beat good teams that you're supposed to lose to in definitive fashion, and then come out the next week. And I'm not just using this game with Kirk Cousins as a starter as my only pull here. They are so wildly and giantly skewed inconsistent. It's not good, and I don't understand why. Can't figure it out for the life of me. But they're not, until they figure that out and they can string together more than win by 20, lose by 20, win by 20, lose by 20.
I mean, if you look at them wins and losses, they're not fielding. They don't have a lot of depth there offensively. So if you get a guy like Drake London who's out, that just throws that whole offense off. And you've seen that. Without Drake London, Kirk Cousins was basically left on his own trying to make shit up as he was going.
I know.
So I did not like it. They haven't been consistently all on the field at the same time. When they are, they win. When they're not, they lose.
Well, but it's
pretty
week
simple.
to week.
They have no depth.
You know, you beat Minnesota by 18, you lose Carolina by 30.
No depth.
Then you beat Washington by a touchdown.
Turn around, beat Buffalo.
Turn around off the bye, beat Buffalo, and then come out, lose to Frisco by 10, lose to Miami by fucking 30, dude. It's bad. And now you play New England this week, and then you play Indy the week after. That's a mouth punch followed by another mouth punch. Don't like that at all going forward. Don't. You want to hop back real quick?
Yeah, we probably should. Vinny, you could stop asking your question. We will answer it now. Bucky and Judy trade if I have Jettas, Nico, and Gibbs. Bought low last week on Quan and Nico. Bucky and Judy trade if I have. Can you use English? Use English and come back. I just traded Diggs, Dowdle, and Gaddison for Pittman, McBride, Brees, and Bowers.
Wow.
What do you think? I actually think you sold high on a ton of guys and got back guys that are going to bring you more value. That's a great trade.
That's a league-winning trade you just did right there.
Yeah, I'm shocked your league actually let someone trade Brock Bowers and Trey McBride. I'm actually very shocked that happened.
Yeah.
How many teams are in your league?
3.
Vinny, trade Saquon and T for Bucky and Judy.
No.
I wouldn't do that either. I think Saquon holds the best value long term.
Agreed.
Judy's the worst player in the deal, and T is the better receiver. I think you got better pieces there, even if they haven't been as consistent. Flex Jalen Warren, Kamara, or Flowers. Please help. We'll make this easy on you. We'll do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren, 100%. I had to reread it real quick because I missed the last one.
It's Jalen Warren. Traded for Achane, gave a Dunze and Judkins, need running back, and still have Jettas, Keenan, and Sutton. your wide receivers aren't bad if Keenan Allen can rebound a little bit. I actually think that Judkins is a better running back than Achane, but Uncle Sam's telling me he's injured, so you might be in good shape for that trade.
Okay, Quentin Johnston should not be dropped. Because this whole thing, when everybody asks, should X be dropped? No, because what are you going to pick up in his place? Is somebody hurt? Is somebody on a bye and you need to fill a spot? Yes. But if you're dropping Quinshon Judkins to pick up a receiver off waivers that doesn't have the upside that Judkins has, you're not dropping him. You have to have somebody targeted that you think is going to provide you more upside than the guy you're dropping, and that's hard to find right now with Quinshon Judkins. Zolo, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's well said. That's exactly right. Was offered Etienne and Sutton for Ibuka. Thoughts? No.
No, keep Ibuka, bro.
Yeah, I would keep Ibuka as well.
Who is that? PJ?
Waddle and Kieran for Gibbs. No.
No. Wouldn't trade Jahmyr Gibbs if I got him, unless the Hall coming back is like.
It'd have to be, you have to have 3 first.
You'd have to include Jonathan Taylor or Dalvin Cook.
It'd have to be
whatever.
like
James
Bijan,
Cook.
James Cook. Yeah. Like
Yeah. Warren or Etienne at flex. Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren.
In this other league, I'm getting Rashee Rice, Genty, and giving up Jalen Warren, Ibuka, and Devontae. Nope.
No.
You're keeping Jalen Warren, who's tight. Is he tight end 1?
Who?
Jalen Warren. Who's what?
Tyler Warren?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I got my Warrens mixed up. I apologize. No. I'm keeping Ibuka and Devontae and Jalen Warren over Rashee Rice and Genty because you're hoping for Genty to turn into something that Jalen Warren already is.
And that Rashee Rice doesn't get arrested again before the season's over.
Huge. Yeah, it's can't be overstated there. Help. Would you trade JT Hurts and Garrett Wilson to get Mayfield, Bucky, Puka, and Nico? Yeah, I would do that.
100%.
What is this 5-player trade bullshit?
That's
What's
what
wrong with
people
these
do these days, man.
That's what they
people
do?
Yeah, 2 for 3, 3 for 2.
What happens when you...
Let's hop back to a game real quick here.
Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Bears real quick. I actually thought that was a pretty bad loss.
Did you see that game?
Chicago here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was awful. That was fucking awful. You're playing a Ravens team that has half their defense. Roquan is back, but still that has a banged up defense, and Tyler Huntley is quarterback. What did you
Tyler
see?
Huntley, you look like a Lamar out there.
What did you see out of the Bears? Like, how did this happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with Caleb Williams, and it was not good. I think whatever game plan they had was just backwards, and it came down to who needed this more. And we've talked about the Bears a lot over the last 2 weeks that they need to do really well over this stretch of 6 weeks because they have a tough stretch going into December.
Yes, they do.
And they needed this one with a backup quarterback, but also the Ravens needed this one because the Ravens aren't out of the wild card picture.
The Ravens needed this more than Chicago.
I think I'm with you. This game in particular, I think I'm with you. And the Ravens played like they needed it more. Good to see Derrick Henry rebound a little bit.
Their whole team. Roquan Smith played. Hello. I didn't even know he was playing.
Are you scared about Caleb Williams long term?
I mean, I'm not scared about Caleb Williams because I thought the Caleb Williams thing, like, yeah, he had a few good games there and looked nice, but like, I don't think Caleb Williams is like, he's not the.
He tries
guy.
to do too much.
Yeah, it just
That to me, every time I watch this guy play, he tries to do too much.
Zolo, you're a big Caleb Williams guy.
Yeah.
Do you, at this point now, as we've seen a season and a half, do you think he's ever going to live up to the expectation that he had coming into the league?
I think he could, and I definitely think he could be serviceable enough to get them on track for a playoff run, just because I trust Ben Johnson. This performance this week was not great, and what I don't see, like, I think he could be serviceable. What I don't see in Caleb Williams is the spectacular that makes a number one quarterback.
Correct.
He's not explosive. It just seems like this entire first half of the season was meant to simplify things for him and make the rhetoric easier and make the play calling easier on him so they could be a little bit more functional. I think
And it
that's how
still
this is
isn't
going
working.
this year.
It's
And
still not working.
I didn't this week. Remember, they're coming off a
Yeah.
4-game winning streak.
Yeah.
But yeah, they needed this one, and boom.
Yeah.
They went into a hostile territory and got their ass bumped.
I agree.
And that's what happens. That's what happens
Now,
every now
and a conversation we've also had about the Bears is that they were winning the games that they were supposed to win. the Bears, like that 4-game win streak was all against bad teams
Right.
that they're supposed to win. This was the first 50-50 game of a string of 50-50 games, and they lost. That's fine. You need to make up for it by winning another 50-50
Everybody
game.
needs to understand that the Baltimore Ravens are not a bad fucking football team.
No, just some
they're-
injuries.
No,
They're-
they're
Just some
banged up.
injuries.
They're still good. They're banged up. The San Francisco 49ers are not a bad football team. Half their team's on IR. I mean, it is what it is.
Real quick, without getting too carried away, because I want to move on to another game, without looking at the schedule or anything like that, does Baltimore have a shot to get into the playoffs? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes.
Real quick, I want to talk about Aaron Glenn.
Okay.
How sick was that locker room video?
I mean, it was great.
It was good. It was good, and it's clear, and not shocked, by the way. It was clear that his team loves him. I also love when they broke down for the prayer that he gave a shout-out to Nick Mangold, who he never played with, didn't know, but was a Jet and died young.
Yep.
And R.I.P. Nick Mangold, by the way.
R.I.P.
That's crazy what happened to him, and I
Looks
feel
like
really bad.
Bodger.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like a
What do we feel about the Jets going forward?
blind squirrel finds a nut.
Okay.
I
What do we feel about Aaron Glenn going forward?
In
Long term, not
Long
this year.
term?
Aaron Glenn will only go as far as what they can give him to put on.
Does this, real quick, yes or no, does this calm down all of that rhetoric about Aaron Glenn being fired?
no,
I don't think it does.
Interesting.
if they go 1-6,
They won by a point. They got lucky.
Does Aaron Glenn get fired?
if they can't muster out 3 wins, I think it's a
I
possibility.
disagree. I don't think he gets fired.
They got to muster 3 wins.
It maybe doesn't calm the rhetoric, but I don't think he gets fired
3 wins.
because it's clear his team loves him.
That is true.
The Bengals, should they start trading pieces away?
No,
And it wouldn't be offense; it would be defensive pieces. Should they start trading defensive pieces?
no, because
They're still in it too.
if
Do
we're
you mean my Lions can't get Cam Taylor-Britt or Trey Hendrickson?
if we think
Not
that
happening.
Baltimore is still in it, okay, especially with the egg we saw.
Then
Pittsburgh lay,
statistically, Cincinnati
then
is still in.
Cincinnati's still in.
The difference is one team's getting their quarterback and their defenders back,
True.
and one team is not getting their quarterback.
Now, if in it, we need to reevaluate that conversation in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, fair. Let's do one more really quickly. Bigger win. I just want to some yes and no questions on this game because I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. Was this a bigger win for the Texans or a bigger loss for the 49ers?
Bigger loss for the 49ers because
This
they
win
had-
doesn't take Houston anywhere, correct?
No, it doesn't do much for Houston personally. And like you have to remember, Houston's in a hole. Because Indianapolis keeps winning games, Houston's in a huge hole. Like they have to string together 4 or 5 wins like this to stay on track with Indy. The 49ers, though, are in a battle. Like you have 3 teams in that division with 5 wins right now.
Yep.
You are in a battle. Every single one matters. And you need to get through this lull until you can get everybody back and healthy. Houston, for me, is not a playoff team.
Uncle Sam, can Houston make moves? Can they get into the playoffs or no?
No, their offensive line is absolute dog shit.
San Francisco is the 7th seed as of right now. Can they maintain that the rest of the year? The division leaders,
Like you
obviously,
said, they're gonna
Seattle.
be getting,
They can
if
win
they
the
can get
division,
some of
so.
these guys back, they got a chance to win their division.
They have a chance.
I
to
don't
win the
think they're better than the Rams.
I don't
I think
either.
the Rams are better than they are, and I think Seattle might be better
Did the
than
Rams
them also.
win that division last year?
Yes.
Yes.
The Rams are playing a first-place schedule. That gives San Francisco an opening. It's that tight in that division.
Pickens or Lad McConkey, need to trade him for a running back. Who should I target?
I would trade Pickens over Lad McConkey.
Agreed.
I don't think the value is all that much different. You got Lad's a little hotter right now than Pickens, but I'd still trade Pickens. I would hold Lad and like a running back to target. Would you swap Pickens for Rico Dowdle right now?
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
If you need a running back.
Yep.
And there's a good chance that all of you need a running back because there's so many injuries. I would see if I can get like J.K. Dobbins, see if you could sell someone that off of him not having a good couple weeks. See if you can get one half of whatever's going on in Seattle.
Would you trade Pickens for Jalen Warren
Yes.
or ETN?
ETN gets a little bit trickier, but if you need a running back, then yes.
100%. And I think any of those guys, if you find the team that needs the receiver, anybody would be happy with that.
Kyler Murray or J.J. McCarthy this week. Kyler Murray is going up against a Dallas secondary that gives up more points than any secondary in football. J.J. McCarthy is going against the number 1 ranked defense in DVOA in all of football in the Detroit Lions. I would go with Kyler Murray if he plays.
Agreed.
Justin Jefferson going up against Detroit. The Saints.
It's Amick Robertson though. Has been covering him since high school.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Choose two: Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Terry McLaurin, Keenan Allen, Josh Downs. Rico Dowdle and Keenan Allen.
Dowdle and Keenan Allen.
Hold on. Jalen Warren or ETN at flex this week? I thought we already answered that, but
It was Jalen Warren by
Jalen Warren's been very good
Yes,
for
he has.
Pittsburgh. Okay. Trey Bijan in London for Puka and Jacobs. Did we already do that one?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
I would do that, by the way. I don't know if
I
that
would
was a
too.
joke.
What?
I don't know if that question was a joke. First things first, I don't like stacking two guys on the same team. So we're talking about Bijan and Drake London.
Correct.
I think Josh Jacobs is going to be better and more consistent long term than Bijan. Bijan, you're going to get those 20, 30-point games. And then I also think that Puka is going to be more consistent than Drake London, so long as the Falcons' offense is in a little bit of flux.
Michael, the Bucky for Fidel and Rico thing. We have answered this. We answered your question specifically. Don't trade Bucky Irving. Just don't trade him. There's no reason to do that. If you need a second running back, then yeah. If you don't need a second running back, then don't. Because Bucky has more upside than both of those guys week in and week out.
Johnny CFE says pick up Trey Benson or Woody Marks. Yeah, if you have a shot to
yeah.
pick up Woody
Trey
Marks,
Benson. Do that.
pick up Woody Marks.
Trey Benson.
I'm shocked Woody Marks is sitting there in your league. Is there not a lot of people?
Pick up Franco Harris.
Is London getting shadowed by Gonzalez this week? It doesn't matter if whoever's throwing the ball to London is incompetent. So
Yeah.
that's the problem. And the short answer is probably yes. But the Patriots' pass defense, as good as it's been, there's been instances this year where they've been gashed. I can think of one instantly off the top of my head was DK Metcalf did some damage against them when Pittsburgh played the Patriots
Yes,
defense.
he did.
Swift, Tat, and Kieran for Bijan and Pickens. DeAndre Swift, Tat McMillan, and Kieran Williams for Bijan and George Pickens. That's interesting. I would keep Swift,
That's
Tat,
kind
and
of
Kieran.
I don't think I would do that. I would hang
think
on
I would
to what
either.
got.
Hawkinson or Gaddison? I would do Gaddison right now. I think Hawkinson.
Hawkinson, what happened to Hawkinson? Jim?
It was
Lack
never
of
that good.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, but he was viable when what's his name was Darnold was there. He was viable, dude. He was putting up
And
big points.
he didn't do much in the second half of the year. Remember, he missed
Yeah.
half the year last
Yeah,
year.
that's-
He was at his best in that last little run with Kirk Cousins, and then
Yeah.
Should we go one more game? Or how many more we got here?
let's power through some of this week 8. I know you got to go, so let's do 5 minutes of week 8. Just kiss and tell. Do you guys see Myles Garrett?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic game. 5 sacks.
I feel like if he didn't play
an
in Cleveland, more
He's an idiot.
He's an
dude.
idiot.
You know what? For him to get fucking mad because he's losing, you had your opportunity, dumbass. Shut up. Stop slamming your helmet down like a little girl.
They're gonna trade
and
him.
fucking shut up.
They're going to trade him.
It's bullshit, dude.
He
He had his opportunity to get out of there.
I don't think
and
it-
he didn't want to take.
I don't think it
He
happens during the
chose money
season.
over it.
I don't think it
He
happens.
chose fucking money over
Yeah,
it.
so first things first, he's the best defensive player in football, in my opinion, so he deserves every penny that he got, but also, like, you're making yourself unmovable, and if you want to go to a team to win, you're going to have to take less money at some point, or the Browns are going to have to eat some of your salary, but just wanted to highlight Myles Garrett really quickly. The Colts also wanted to highlight them. Against all odds, they continue to roll. Best record in football, and Carly Ursay, I don't think it's a coincidence with how involved she is in the Colts winning games.
I love that. I think more owners should do that.
It's like
sit on
with-
the sideline, put on your headset, and take notes.
It's like when the Lions started to do well when Sheila was there because she was
Right.
that perfect
She
level,
was paying attention.
that perfect level of
Paying
hands-on,
attention.
not intervening, but also paying attention in there and putting enough pressure on the team. I think that the Colts have some
and
magic
had the
going
right
on.
people in place to run that team. That's a big difference. When
Mm-hmm.
you got the right coaching
Absolutely.
staff, the right GM,
The right
you're
ownership.
seeing the results of that.
Right.
2 questions here: Bo Nix and the Broncos' trajectory going forward. What do we think of Bo Nix going forward? That's question 1.
I love Bo Nix the rest of the way.
Yeah, Bo Nix, you probably drafted him early for a
Yep.
reason, and he's paying off now.
He struggled this year, which you kind of expected that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pushing his way through it, and they continue to win.
To me,
So you can't ask for much more.
To me, for the year 2 quarterbacks right now, it goes Drake May. Bo Nix is now right under him with a chance to pass him. Bo Nix's last 2 weeks have been way better than anything Drake May has done this year. Real quick on the Broncos, can they maintain and end up winning the division over Kansas City? They're
Yes.
red hot Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
They're like Jason Voorhees; they just won't go away.
They can. They have every chance in the world to win that division.
I think that Kansas City can because of the fact that the Broncos play a last place schedule, and they're starting to gel now. Their defense is starting to play like their defense, and Bo Nix is looking every bit as much as the Bo Nix that we expected.
This is the put up or shut up. It's Sunday.
Game 1. It's game 1 though.
The road
one.
to
They
the
play each
AFC
Game
goes
one.
through Arrowhead.
Where is it? Is it in Denver? Or is
In
it
Buffalo. No. Oh, excuse me. Kansas City plays Buffalo.
Oh, got it.
Road to the AFC goes through Arrowhead.
Keeping it going. Do we feel any better about Philly?
Can we jump back real quick?
Yeah.
Kansas City plays Buffalo this week. If they lose that game, they hit the bye, and then they come out and go to Denver, and then they come out of that and play Indianapolis. So if Kansas
When
City
Kansas
loses
City
two of
goes
the next
3-0 through this
they're not
stretch,
gonna.
you will all shut up.
Not gonna. Go ahead.
When they
Sorry.
go through it 3-0 through this stretch,
He's not wrong.
yeah,
He's
you
not
are.
wrong at all.
They're not gonna go
It's
3-0.
going to be a
you say that
roughing the
every year.
passer here.
You say that every
Legal
year.
formation there.
They're not gonna
I'll
go
say
3-0.
this much. Something I've realized about them, like I was watching it last night, there was they got away with, what did they get away with? Oh, someone Jersey Newton tossed Mahomes, and it gave them like if you
It wasn't malicious. It wasn't roughing.
no, but it wasn't a roughing the passer because of how late it was.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Is what the Chiefs will do is they make you pay for mistakes. You need to not have those mental mistakes against the Chiefs, and that's the only way you could beat them. So the first team that doesn't beat themselves is going to beat the Chiefs. That's my opinion. Okay, do we feel any better about Philly after this week?
No.
Not even their offense?
Nope.
I feel better about Philly's offense.
Absolutely.
I feel better about Philly's offense.
Absolutely.
Saquon
They
got
dominate.
going. The receivers have been good in back-to-back weeks.
They
Um,
dominated.
They
Okay.
had no answer.
The only
for,
thing you want to the
they
only
had no
thing
answer for AJ Brown.
who had no answer.
They.
They didn't have any answer.
Who's they?
They.
The Giants.
You
We're
mean the
using the
refs had no
Giants
answer
secondary
for
as
the
our bar
fumble?
now.
Listen, the Giants have a good defense.
They
I
have
don't
a
know where
good
you're going
defensive
with that.
front.
And
They have a good
they got
defensive front.
absolutely ass punched.
They have a good
Hello?
defensive front. They didn't get absolutely ass punched.
they-
Saquon finally played. Saquon finally decided to play. If that's the one thing you want to take away, that's what I'll take away.
That's a takeaway though.
Absolutely.
Against
one
a good
thing-
D line that shut him down 2 weeks ago. Go ahead.
Hey,
Bruce.
Jalen Hurts looked pretty
The
good.
fumble.
Sorry?
The tush push fumble.
There you go.
That's the only takeaway from that game.
I'm sorry. Like, listen, the Giants beat them once already. It's a divisional. According to Uncle Sam, it's a divisional game. Divisional
Divisional
games
game.
are played tough.
They're playing at a different level.
Correct. And that's it.
You've seen it.
I am not giving Philadelphia an ounce.
You've seen the playoff version of Philadelphia
Against the New York Giants.
against the Giants.
Against
Yes.
rookie Jackson Dart.
You're
Yes,
you're both
please.
right. Philly looked
Ugh.
better, but I want to see it against a good
God.
team. You're right. Giants
I don't think
prospects
the
going forward.
Giants are bad.
Giants prospects going forward. You
Giants
don't
will
think
win.
they're bad?
Giants will win 6
Giants?
games this year. And
Without Scadaboo,
Yeah.
Scadahoo.
they'll win six. They'll win
Yeah.
5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
Do we have any thoughts on how they're gonna? Are we Tyrone Tracy first, and then Singletary second,
Yes.
and then is there any other? Talk about a team that could use Brees Hall.
They could use a lot. I mean, you got to remember Scadaboo being gone, Neighbors being gone. Like it's, they need to just play it safe the rest.
They're basically missing their two best players on offense, and
Correct.
they haven't lost anybody on defense. I mean, Knock on wood.
Going back to the Chiefs, did that win last night move the needle for you at all?
No,
For me, it did not.
did not move the needle for me at all.
And conversely,
actually, I
run game.
actually thought they were going to shit the bed there when it started the way it did, and my man was just winging bullshit out there.
yeah,
I was like, what's going on with Jason Voorhees there? He looks like shit.
yeah.
But then he danced his way through everything, and they win.
Is Washington toast?
Yeah,
I thought the run game was.
Is
gonna be
Washington
really
toast? The
hard.
I
Commanders.
think Washington
themselves
is
out.
going to finish last in the division.
it's gonna be very hard for them to dig themselves.
I know
out.
that sounds weird.
Last or second to last, yeah.
I think they're going to finish last.
Last one. I thought the Packers win was pretty big in Pittsburgh. I thought that was their biggest win since week 1, and they kind of got back on track. What?
I didn't say anything.
Somebody in the stands just pooped their pants. But anyways,
Thoughts on Green Bay's win in Pittsburgh?
Because you guys laughed.
thoughts on Green Bay's win in Pittsburgh? Yeah.
Move the needle for you?
No, it didn't. It really didn't. And reason being, it took 21 fourth quarter points for them to win that game. Pittsburgh's defense completely fell apart.
It did.
I
It
don't
just
know what's
it,
going
it
on.
just didn't look kosher.
And there were some bad penalties. They missed a
Yes.
bad offsides
Yes.
that Aaron Rodgers should have got, that he would have got if he was
Yes.
playing for the other team. And it kind of changed the function of the game. But I'm very low on Jordan Love. I thought Jordan Love had an outstanding game. It was his best game since week 1. I thought he had a great fourth quarter. And Tucker Kraft, you're probably winning your league right now if you have Tucker Kraft.
Can I say this about the Pittsburgh Steelers? I think this is the worst iteration of Pittsburgh defense we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's the most
Yes, I
expensive
agree.
defense in
I
football,
agree.
and it's the
I
worst.
agree.
And
They have not. Well, number 1, they're not healthy. Number 2, they have not performed.
number 3, they're old.
Yeah,
Like,
they look old.
it's tired.
It looks like they got old overnight.
And
We said this last week. Pittsburgh needs to they need to spend the year or two retooling this thing. They need to sacrifice the 9-8.
They're talking about bringing
10-7.
Rodgers back next year too. So
As long as you draft a quarterback and he's
Yeah.
there to groom a quarterback, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm good if you are.
what else? Uncle Sam, do you have a lot to add here or no?
what do you mean?
Do you have anything to add? Is there anything you need to say to the people?
Well,
Hey, we appreciate you all coming today because that was a great show.
we
A lot of good
appreciate
questions.
everybody on here.
We need you back on Thursday, big time. Be back Thursday, big time. Gary No Football's in the stands, by the way. Shout out to Gary No Football. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. We've had a lot of questions about this one team,
Okay.
and I just wanted to. We've already talked about it today, but we'll do it again right now. Rick Arguy says, "What the hell are the Raiders doing? Can you guys talk about them?
They don't have a quarterback.
You're only as good as your quarterback. Pete Carroll has always thrived when he has had a quarterback. He does not have a quarterback right now.
And that's it. It's that simple.
For some reason, the wheels fell off when he decided to bring Geno Smith in there.
Well, because Geno Smith's a
Because
dog
he
shit
thought
quarterback.
Geno was going to be viable.
It's not the same Geno Smith from 2 years
the
ago.
same guy that was in.
Pass catchers aren't as good. It's Genty, and that's it.
They're
You're,
in the
you're missing
Arch Manning
offensive
sweepstakes.
linemen.
Thanks,
Jesse and Bowers and
Arch
nobody
Manning.
else.
I don't even think it's Arch Manning anymore.
No, I
It's
don't
Dante Moore from Oregon.
Yeah.
It's who else? The guy Mendoza from Indiana,
Who's
and
that other kid for is it Oklahoma?
South John Mateer from
Yeah, from
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma.
and then the South Carolina quarterback. It's one of those 4 right now.
Yeah.
That's the Raiders' problem is they need John Mateer. And
They need a lot offensively. They need a quarterback. They need one, maybe 2 tackles, and then they need a playmaking wide receiver.
100%.
Yes.
Bruce, do you have anything to add back there?
The officiating was worse this week than it was last week.
Godspeed, Bruce.
It's worse
Attaboy.
every week.
Attaboy. Full-time refs.
And
We
Sam
need
will
full-time
quote us
refs.
for 2 tons next week.
What'd you say?